Messi lit up the field and totally schooled Wayne Rooney in a championship final was epic. That legendary showdown between Barcelona and Manchester United went down on May 28, 2011 at the Champions League final. Barcelona, with Messi as the lead, had a killer lineup featuring stars like Iniesta, Xavi, David Villa, and Piqué. Manchester United had Wayne Rooney as their main dude, backed up by solid players like Giggs, Vidic, Ferdinand, and Chicharito. It was the clash of the Titans, plus a personal face-off between Lionel Messi and Wayne Rooney. The ref kicked off the game, and it was intense from the get-go. Less than a minute in, Rooney got the ball on the left attack and tried to whip a cross into the box. But his shot was way too strong, and the opposing keeper snagged the ball. Soon after, Manchester United snatched the ball from a Barcelona player in their defensive zone. Then, Rooney passed it to Chicharito in the box, trying to set up a scoring chance. But Barcelona's quick defensive reshuffle shut it down. 7 minutes in, Manchester United launched an attack with a goal kick aiming for Rooney near the opponent's box. But Barcelona's keeper, Victor Valdez, quickly intercepted the pass before Rooney could get a touch. Now it was Messi's turn to shine in the game. 10 minutes in, the Argentine ace got the ball on the offense and tried to send it to David Villa in the box. But before Villa could get a handle on it, Manchester United's defender Ferdinand cut off the pass and kicked it to the back line. 15 minutes in, Barcelona set up another attack, with Xavi grabbing the ball on the right flank and sending a cross into the area. Pedro, in a prime spot, got the cross and took a first-time shot. However, his shot wasn't on point, just missing the goal and going out of bounds. Meanwhile, Messi seemed eager to get more in on the action. Soon after, the Argentine got the ball and charged forward, weaving through several opposing players. Getting close to the box, he passed to Pedro, who took a shot, but it got blocked by an opposing defender. By the 20-minute mark, Messi grabbed the ball in midfield and kicked off a play, passing to David Villa on the right side of the attack and then getting the ball back in the center of the opponent's area. But under tight coverage, he got dispossessed by Manchester's defenders. Right after, Barcelona launched another attack, with Xavi delivering a pinpoint pass to David Villa in the box. Villa controlled the ball and shot with his right towards the goal, but Manchester's keeper pulled off an amazing save, blocking the goal. 21 minutes into the game, Barcelona set up another attack, with Iniesta passing the ball to Messi in the box. The Argentine star tried to slip past the Manchester defender with a dribble, but got stripped and lost the ball. Now it was Rooney's turn to try and make something happen. Following that, Manchester started a counter-attack with Rooney receiving a forward pass on the left and using his speed to catch up with the ball. But a Barcelona defender managed to slide and send the ball out to the side. Then, Rooney tried again, crossing the ball into the area for Park, who controlled the ball but got dispossessed by Piqué just as he was about to shoot. In the 24th minute, Messi was pressing the opposing defense again, getting the ball near the box and trying to juke a Manchester defender, but got stripped and lost the ball possession. The game was tight until the 26th minute. It started to shift when Barcelona mounted an attack, with Xavi dropping a perfect pass to Pedro in the box. After controlling the ball, Pedro fired a low shot into the corner of the goal, scoring and giving Barcelona the lead. This goal hyped up the Catalan fans, who went wild, celebrating their team's lead in the Champions League final. But Rooney wasn't about to make it easy for Barcelona. 33 minutes into the game, Manchester United's number 10 started a play, passing back and forth with his teammates until he got the ball back in the box. With all his skill and striker's savvy, Rooney blasted a powerful and accurate shot, sending the ball straight into the net. Rooney's stunning goal balanced the game again, bringing the score back to a tie. Manchester's fans were hyped by the equalizer, rekindling their hopes for a victory. But on the other side was Messi, determined to win this game. In the 36th minute, Barcelona kicked off an attack with Messi getting the ball up front and under defender pressure decided to pass to Xavi on the right. Xavi took control of the ball and went for a long-range shot towards the goal, but his aim was off and the ball went out of bounds. A few minutes later, Barca tried again with Iniesta picking up the ball on the attack and launching a powerful and precise long-range shot. However, Manchester's keeper was on point and managed to make the save. Close to the 40th minute, Rooney lost the ball in midfield, and Messi received the pass and quickly moved towards the opponent's goal. Getting close to the box, he tossed the ball to Pedro, but the pass was hella strong, putting a pause on the play and letting Manchester's defense get their act together. Right then, Messi went for Manchester's defense again, pulling off a slick nutmeg on Valencia, sneaking the ball right through his legs. Ticked off by the nutmeg, Valencia hit back with a slide tackle on Messi, sending him to the ground. Wildly, the ref didn't even think to pull a card for the foul. Xavi stepped up for the free kick, going for a play by passing off to Busquets, who quickly tapped it to Pedro in the box. But the pass was way too much, blasting the ball straight out of play. Despite his team's bungled tries, Messi was all in to score. In the final move before the break of the first half, the Argentine ace snagged the ball in midfield, skirted a Manchester player, and bolted towards the opponent's goal. Nearing the box, he hit the ball over to Villa on the right and kept hustling toward the center to snag the return pass. Villa whipped in the cross, but Messi just missed connecting with the ball, and it flew out of play. The second half kicked off with even more heat. 48 minutes down, Manchester United got on the offensive with Rooney snagging a deep pass and slipping past PK in the opponent's box. Trying to keep the momentum, Mascherano, another Barcelona defender, jumped in, stripping Rooney of the ball and clearing it out. Come the 51st minute, Barcelona got on the attack with Iniesta dropping a dime to Daniel Alves in the box. Alves got a hold of the ball and let rip a hefty shot at goal. But Manchester United's keeper came through with a stellar save. After the shot, Messi pounced on the rebound, took control and blasted the shot, but a Manchester defender popped up to redirect the ball. Messi was bummed for not having netted one yet and was amped to switch that up ASAP. And then, in the 53rd minute, the Argentine ace got the ball up front and unleashed a super powerful and accurate shot toward the goal, slotting the ball right into the net. This epic goal pushed Barcelona ahead again, edging the team closer to snagging the title. Messi, who was just 23 at the time, celebrated his Champions League final goal with massive hype, clearly pumped about his standout performance in the game. The match kept its high pace, and by the 62nd minute, Messi was pressuring Manchester United's defense again, grabbing the ball on the attack. Without hesitation, he spun around and launched a shot toward the goal. However, the opposing team's keeper pulled off an amazing save, blocking the goal. Messi was on fire and all set to win this game. Just a few minutes later, Barcelona went on the offensive with Xavi whipping across to Daniel Alves in the box, who quickly passed it to Messi. The Argentine star decided to go for a jaw-dropping and bold finish, attempting a backheel shot toward the goal. But a Manchester United defender came through at the last second, clearing the ball before it could cross the goal line. In the 65th minute, Barcelona pressed Manchester United's defense again, with Xavi getting the ball on the attack and deciding to take a long-range shot. The shot was both powerful and insanely accurate, but Manchester United's keeper made a spectacular save, keeping another goal from the Catalan team off the board. Now it was time for Messi to take the spotlight again. Around the 68th minute, the Argentine ace received the ball on the offensive right corner and decided to make a solo run toward the opponent's goal, dribbling past several Manchester United players. Getting inside the box, he almost lost possession, but Busquets managed to recover it and passed it to David Villa, who fired a powerful and precise shot into the corner, sending the ball straight into the net. This beautiful goal by Villa widened Barcelona's lead even further, bringing them even closer to clinching the title. Pep Guardiola, Barcelona's coach, was all smiles, celebrating what was on track to be his second Champions League win as a coach. Right after, Manchester United tried to clap back, with Rooney taking the ball on the offensive and risking a shot from outside the box. But the shot didn't have the accuracy, and the ball ended up flying over the crossbar. In the 72nd minute, Manchester recovered the ball in midfield, and Rooney started pushing forward. However, before he could reach the box, he was taken down, but the ref didn't call it, sparking outrage from the player. As time ticked on, Rooney was getting more desperate for a turnaround. Around the 78th minute, Manchester's number 10 passed the ball to Giggs in the box, who tried to get past the Barcelona defender with a dribble, but during the attempt, the ball hit the opposing player's arm. Manchester players were heated, demanding a call, but the ref didn't bite and let the game play on. In the 83rd minute, Manchester mounted another attack, with Giggs sending a long pass to Chicharito in the box. But just as he was about to control the ball, Barcelona's keeper Victor Valdés left his spot and charged forward, diving at the ball to block the play. Following that, Manchester went on another offensive, with Rooney passing to Nani on the right side of the attack. Nani took control and started a solo move, cutting in to create space and aiming a strong shot toward the goal. But the finish lacked the needed precision, and the ball went out of bounds. Near the end of the game, Barcelona almost scored again when Xavi launched the ball to Iniesta on the attack, who immediately took a first-time shot, trying to lob the opposing keeper who was off his line. But the keeper quickly hustled back and snagged the ball, blocking the goal. In the game's final play, Messi had another shot to widen the lead when he launched a counterattack, tearing across the field with the ball. Getting close to the box, he passed it to Affley on the right, who fired towards the goal. But the Manchester keeper managed to pull off a solid save. Then the ref blew the whistle to end the game. Messi shone as the game's MVP thanks to an off-the-charts performance, snagging his third Champions League title with Barcelona at that time.